This is Kiernan Reese, otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm here playing Sekiro. Hesitation needs defeat. Shadows die twice. And a game that I really love.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina. Staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second.
How's it going?
As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
That's
Some
good,
20
man.
years after Ishi's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
I just basically finished Dark Souls 3. The only thing I didn't do was fucking Dragon, Dark Eater Nadir, and fuck that. He's widely known as being one of the most bullshit, unfair fucking bosses in Souls history. I beat him before, I'm not gonna do it again.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Yeah, I'm in America. It's not morning. It's 10 p.m. where I'm at. So it's night. Oh, yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to being able to actually fucking jump. Yeah.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, He has completely lost his will to live.
But this isn't even... Yeah. Most modern phones also have a blue light filter.
Nothing but a coward, unworthy of our concern.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Benichiro has his reasons.
What's up?
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must
Yeah, it turns out it's a
Ashina
bunch of
Castle.
time
As
fuckery.
you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. I will join you as soon as I hear it. There's a secret passage. Find the secret. When you've reached, I'll come.
Let's fucking do this. Hey, Ross, I appreciate you. You deflect. Parrying is actually like central to the combat in this game.
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it. Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Yeah, could have went either way. Also taking time and adjusting just how quick you are. You are much, much quicker in Sekiro than in any other fucking Souls game. And do not let anyone tell you differently. Sekiro is a fucking Souls game. It's different, but it's still a Souls game. Still have to rest at bonfires, still level up, still get XP. People are like, well, there's no stat allocation. Yeah, no, except now there's skill trees. There's like 10 different skill trees, and you're not going to get anywhere near all the skill trees in one playthrough. So instead of I'm going to put stat points into this or stat points in that, I'm going to spec out in this skill tree. I'm going to spec out in that skill tree. So it still has tons of builds, just in a different way. Or you unlock new actual combos that you use. Or the fact that you get prosthetics that also have skill trees. So there's a bunch of different prosthetics, and you choose which ones you can use. You can have 3 equipped at any time, and then each one has alternate skill trees. So this has plenty of build options. It just, and some people may not like the fact that you're a named character, that Sekiro actually talks, but, I honestly, gotta admit, have gotten kind of fucking tired of silent protagonists. I prefer it in a game way more when they actually fucking talk. Like, the goal is, well, it's supposed to put you in the shoes of the character. But that never happens when I play a game that's silent. I would much rather have a character that talks, that's an active participant in the story. And this game made a whole lot of changes that were great. And a lot of that stuff came to be in Elden Ring. Like, breaking their poise, sneaking,
Wolf,
jumping.
You found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
A lot of stuff that came to be in Elden Ring was stuff that they set the tone with Sekiro first.
This is the only way. To run from the fated bloodline is the only answer.
In fact, not only is Sekiro a Souls game, but it's actually one of my favorite ones.
Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire.
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
My lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then. Once we leave this passage, we'll be outside the castle walls.
Plus, I love the, Asian theming of this. In the same way that, Bloodborne was a departure into Victorian, this is like, hey, what if we did, a Souls game in Son Goku?
Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that, man.
Leave this to me.
That is insanely rare. Super duper insanely rare. Yeah, it can happen, but the odds of it happening are fucking non-existent.
Stands in our way.
This is one of those battles Spoons has to leave. goes your arm. No!
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
Honestly, man, you're getting worked up over nothing. Nine times out of 10, people who get macular degeneration are born with it. And it happens. I love how it's like a prosthetic arm in fucking Son Goku period that just works like a regular arm.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate, just yet.
Yeah, I do. I do pretty much every type of game, man. I've just been on a Souls kick lately. Souls games, open world games, RPGs, horror games, fighting games, racing games, like literally. Hold on one second. Right now on my roster, which is, you know, my current thing, I've got the Souls games, I've got Dragon Quest XI, Ender Lilies, Final Fantasy, Hogwarts Legacy, Witcher 3, The Order 1886, The Evil Within 2, New Replicant, Industria. Got a lot of games I'm going through right now.
What do you call yourself? Your eyes.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Why am I here?
Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
Yeah, I own pretty much all the Far Cry games, and I played them all.
If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind
I liked it a lot. I thought it was great.
That name. And that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate, leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
I don't really understand what people's issues with Far Cry 6 was. I thought it was great. Yeah, they removed those, though, because they found that not a lot of people were using them. That's why. They found that only a very, very, very small portion of the community was using them. I love the aesthetic of this game. I really, really do. I can understand why it bums people out that they got rid of them, but I also feel like I can understand Ubisoft's point of view, where why put so much effort into making tools for it if hardly anyone's going to use it.
Never seen you before. Your name? Won't tell me, but you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. A shinobi. Or perhaps... Sir, please heed my humble request to face me in battle. Damn. Still alive. That swordsmanship, it was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
What are you?
Some call it undying. Others, infested. I can't die, so I just am. How about you? What brings you to a rundown temple like this? Seems you have a lot on your mind. Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever your mission is. A warm body that can't die might prove useful to you. I volunteer mine. Well?
Very well.
Right then. Let's go. They say swinging one sword is a cure for boredom. Have you noticed this temple attracts those with nowhere else to go? I certainly fit.
I've played pretty much every Far Cry game there is. Far Cry Classic, Far Cry 2, Far Cry Instinct, Far Cry Predator, Far Cry 3, 4, 5, New Dawn, Primal, 6. I pretty much own every Far Cry game ever made.
Oh, it's you. You may use me to... Have you noticed this temple? It certainly fit that description. And I suppose that's why interesting things make their way into the offering box from time to time. Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
Yeah. I have. I literally streamed the entire Wolfenstein series. New Order, Old Blood, New Colossus, Young Blood.
You truly returned from the dead. The power of the dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, my master gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine.
You made this gourd.
Yes. It was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have noticed, but the medicinal waters in this gourd spring forth on their own. Even after being emptied, you will find it full again after a short rest.
Yes. Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right.
I don't hate Youngblood like some people do, but Youngblood definitely was a step back in just about every fucking way. I appreciate what they tried to do, the cooperative stuff, the more open regions, the more, like gear and shit. It just didn't work. And I like the story, what there was of it. The actual parts of the game that had story were great. It's just they didn't have enough story. And, the loot and all that. It's just like it was an experiment, and some of it was good, but they failed in other ways. And they're, from what I last heard, they're still working on Wolfenstein 3. Like, they said last year that wasn't canceled. We don't know when the fuck it's coming, but it seems like they will be doing a third game, and they've said it will be with BJ. Like, they said that they did the Daughters because it's a spinoff, but they said they intend to do at least one more with BJ to cap it out. So, hopefully that will come, definitely I would say that New Colossus is probably my favorite. That gets a lot of hate as well. I don't really understand the hate that New Colossus got. Or, like, the story. Because they fucking... People are like, oh, the story in New Colossus is ridiculous. Yeah, and the story in the other games wasn't. Dude, in the fucking game before the New Colossus, the Old Blood, okay, there was fucking Nazi zombies that were activated from a fucking relic unearthed Indiana Jones style. From an old German king. Don't fucking tell me that the New Colossus is the one that made it unrealistic. You in the New Order, you go to the fucking moon. And maybe, but at the same time, they also made it sound like he's got to do stuff in the present to avoid the doomsday. You can say.
I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
This white mark. Is it a birthmark?
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
Are you done?
Yes, that will be all. I'm sorry. That was rather rude of me. So, it's not a birthmark. Then that must mean it appears on those. Or perhaps it's a symptom. It appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world. Come and see me if you notice anything alarming.
I will.
Yeah, Venus.
I still don't understand the particulars, but it appears as though... Come and...
I will.
Goodbye.
But yeah, you get it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it just doesn't make fucking sense. I actually like the story in the New Colossus a lot. Grappling hook. This game has even less areas. Like the thing about the the thing about the Souls games is they started getting going for bigger and having less areas. Like you notice how in Dark Souls 1 there was a lot of areas. In Dark Souls 2 there was a shit ton, and then in Bloodborne there's way less areas, but the areas were bigger. And then in fucking Dark Souls 3, the same thing. No, you don't die. In this game, if you fall from heights, you just lose some health. Because there's a lot more platforming in this game. So that's one of the ways they try to help you. You take damage, but you don't insta-die. Just like actual fall damage, when you're not falling down a chasm, is very mitigated because you parkour a lot in this game. You can still take fall damage, but you have to fall from very high. But this game takes that step even further. There's even less areas in this game than Dark Souls 3. I think there's maybe like 10 areas in this game. But the areas are the absolute biggest that they had made at the time. Obviously, Elden Ring is bigger now, but these areas dwarf fucking Dark Souls 3 in size. Especially with the jumping, the platforming, a lot of the areas are vertical now. This game also has like a full day and night cycle, but it's like Bloodborne. It goes through the story. It starts out at night, and then it goes all the way through sunrise, afternoon, sunset, night again. Okay. Yeah. I forgot there's actual money in this game. I forgot about that. And the stealth that's in Elden Ring basically comes from Sekiro, although the stealth in Sekiro is better. There's more of a focus on stealth in Sekiro. Yeah, his name is Sigurd. Sigurd. Yeah. He honestly makes the fight, like, super fucking easy. But it is a cool little moment in the story, honestly. Yeah, it does suck, yeah. Honestly, the vast majority of people in Dark Souls die. Like, the vast majority of people you hang out with wind up fucking dying. Sure can we all? Fuck yeah. Oh, that's the first, yeah. Lights out, bitch! Yeah. Actually, it depends, honestly. I've had streams, I've had a bunch of people join, I had streams that do okay, I had streams that do A lot of my subs and a lot of my views are from, videos that I made.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Bring it here. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now...
Such a strange medicine.
Is it strange? I don't take any offense to that. If it's effective, then that's cause for celebration, whether it's strange or not. That's what my mentor Dogen taught me.
I see.
Please bring me any other gourd seeds you find. I should be able to further increase the volume
I mean,
of the
if you want to, that's fine. But don't feel like you're obligated to. I don't want you to feel like you have to or feel guilted into doing it. Like I said, I have done a lot of streams that are, you know, just one or two people watching, but I have done streams that are really good. You know, I've had 8, 10 people watching me. In my best stream, I had like 120 people watching me at once. I had a stream that went like crazy fucking viral when I was playing Cuphead. That was actually kind of insane. There was like so many people trying to talk to me that it was actually hard to keep up. Like I said, most of my views come from making videos. I make like commentary videos, videos showing me doing trick stuff in games, stuff like that. And then also it's the fact that these games have kind of fallen out of favor. At this point, there's hardly anyone playing Sekiro, so there's not that many people watching, but at the same time, this is what I want to play, so it's like, fuck it. Like, there are definitely a bunch of games I could play that I would probably get more people watching me. I could play Fortnite, I could play Minecraft, and, you know, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to just play something just for fucking views. I want to play something that I enjoy playing. Well, you know, I might actually wind up playing Minecraft because I actually like Minecraft, but I fucking hate Fortnite, and I really don't want to play it.
I found one.
A shinobi tool?
Yes.
I said before that your prosthetic arm was a fang, but by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. Give it here. I'll fit that tool for you.
I mean, I'm not giving you shit,
No
man.
matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You'll understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something? Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there, don't do anything funny with it.
Like I said, I'm not a fan of Fortnite. So if I played Fortnite, I would be playing it just to get more viewers, and I just feel like that just sucks. I wouldn't want to do that. And I also don't want to get pigeonholed into one type of game or one type of thing. Although I've been playing Souls games like fucking mad lately. So... yeah, Heavy Rain's great. Honestly, I need to make room to play fucking Detroit. I need to go through Detroit. I own it, I haven't got around to going through it. I haven't really gotten far enough to judge, so I guess we'll see. I've honestly played all of Quantum Dreams games pretty much besides that. Well, in Omicron. I played Indigo Prophecy, or Fahrenheit as it's called in the rest of the world. Played Heavy Rain, played Beyond.
Who is it? Is somebody there?
God, fuck, I can't remember. I think I got the ending where, oh, fuck. I got the ending where the dude's reunited with his son. And everybody except Madison survived. I had this fucking friend who actually, we were like, me and my friend group at the time, when we originally played Heavy Rain when it first came out, so this is like 2009, I was like 13. I was actually younger than you are now. I feel old as fuck saying that, but we were all playing each character. We had 4 people in the group, and we assigned one person to one character. And he fucked up and got Madison killed. So we got a good ending, except for Madison being dead.
Yes. That voice. No. Could it be?
Sir, my name is Inosuke Nogami, a vassal of the Hirata family. Or at least I was. I ask a favor. Might you look in on the old lady in that house? She's my mother, but her mind is failing. She cannot tell one from another. Sir, please. Look after the old woman in that house. She doesn't know who anybody is anymore. She may have lost her mind, but she's still my mother. Sir, please. She may have...
No. He didn't.
Oh, is that you, Inosuke? My son. Have you seen the young master? Does your stomach hurt or something? You always had a weak stomach. Well, anyway, take this bell. It's a charm I made with the young master in mind. Please, offer it to Buddha for his sake. Inosuke, my son, have you offered the bell charm to Buddha? Have you tried the rundown temple with that stubborn sculptor in it? I'm sure you'll find Buddha there.
Sir, the man from before, right? I wanted to thank you for humoring my mother. That bell's troubled her for a long, long time. She kept muttering incoherently. Something about offering it to Buddha. Sir, I want you.
Yeah, Shelby. Yeah. My problem with the fact that Shelby's the killer is fucking weird. Because, like, there are parts where you're playing as Shelby and you should be able to see the shit he's doing. Like, at the fucking watch guy's place. I just thought that was, like, super weird. Like, I understand if they, like, had the fucking origami killer do stuff when you're not playing as him. But, like, it's like, bitch, I was there controlling him the whole time. You didn't show me a blackout, now you're saying, well, he just selectively chose not to show me? The fucking him killing the watchmaker? Come on, bro.
Care to purchase an offering?
An offering?
Indeed. I sell items to be offered to the dead, so they might rest in peace. From the looks of you, I'd wager you know a thing or two about death. Go ahead, buy an offering. Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob, just like the crows. Wherever your travels take you, make sure you bring some offerings with you.
Okay, now I can go to another area, the Hirata Estate. I was Ethan. My sister was Norman. Our friend Adam was Shelby. And our friend Tony was Madison. And he's the one that got her fucking first arrested and then killed. Like, he got her killed at the taxidermist. Jason! God, that became such a fucking meme. Jason! Jason? My sister, though, there's a scene where, like, this religious nut comes at you. She fucking pulled the trigger and shot that guy, man. And we were all of a sudden there like, what did you do? Yeah, pretty much. She spends half that fucking game. Just yelling after his sons, man. Just one or the other. Jason? Sean? Jason? Bruh.
Close your eyes. Hear the bell speak to you.
Me and my friends always joke that Jason should have never have died because, like, in the actual cutscene, that car, like, barely hits you.
The bell's chime will stir your thoughts.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And awaken old memories from their slumber.
And, like, it looks like the car, like, barely hits him. It was, like a little thing, like, honestly, is weird. Yeah, when you go to this place, you're literally going back in time. It's fucking weird. I mean, yeah, I would assume so, considering they're divorced afterwards.
You're the son of... Ow.
What happened?
Thieves at Hirata Estate. You must hurry. The divine error.
What year is it?
What year? An odd question.
Tell me.
It's the year of the Dragon Spring pilgrimage.
The Dragon Spring pilgrimage? That was 3 years ago. What is this? The sculptor mentioned an old memory. I don't remember any of this, but it appears this is the past.
Right? It's just like, listen! Fucking listen! Not only that, but I mean, he literally dove in front of a car and grabbed him. Yeah, this is also the only FromSoft game where you can actually swim. And when you start out the game, you can only swim on water, but later on you unlock the ability to swim in water. And there's a substantial portion of this game that's underwater, and it actually does not suck. I know that it sounds like it, but the actual underwater portions of this game are pretty cool. It also almost creates like a fucking like Metroidvania kind of progression, because it's like you go back to old areas with the ability to swim now and you can dive underwater. which is like something you see in fucking Metroid. Not really, man. I mostly play single-player games.
Hey, you know about carb schemes? Bring them to me. Rings.
Surprise, motherfucker! Well, obviously that's subjective. But to me personally, the hardest boss in Sekiro is either the Demon of Hatred or the Guardian Ape. The Guardian Ape is the boss that took me the most time. But the Demon of Hatred is like the big post-game boss, so... And is also a bitch, so... And honestly, the Guardian Ape is where most people give up on the game. It's where the game drops the gauntlet. Also, this game has 3 different endings, and with 3 different final bosses. Unlike in other Souls games where the change of the ending is just a story scene, there's actually 3 completely different bosses, and the bosses vary in difficulty, with some of them being actually pretty easy. actually. Now we get to the shadows die twice.
Loyal wolf, take my blood and live again.
Okay. Sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Those worthless bastards. Hello. You are shinobi, if I'm not mistaken. Take the shinobi axe from the temple and split their skulls wide open, please.
The shinobi axe is your best fucking friend.
We burning this temple next, boss?
No, leave it. Go on to the next one.
But if there's any offerings, we could give them to Rosigi.
Enough! We don't take...
And now we're gonna go back. And get those and arms and put them on. Because the axe one we're gonna need.
What is it?
Seems to me your battle sense has returned. You're more like a shinobi than before. If only a little. Take this.
What is it?
Shinobi techniques recorded within are fighting techniques that cannot be performed by samurai. Whether you make use of them or not is up to you. Shinobi aren't the only ones with their own fighting techniques. So, you're back.
Was that a dream? Or was it real?
Whether it was a dream or it was reality, I have no idea. There is one thing I can tell you. The great Buddha has seen fit to awaken old memories within you. What you felt, what you remembered, that is what it all depends upon.
I'm not sure if what I saw is what truly happened.
That's how it works. The shinobi prosthetic. Appears you've taken to it quite well. Here, this is for you.
What is it?
It contains ways to, in other words, fighting techniques for your prosthetic arm.
I see.
I had thought that prosthetic techniques wouldn't ever be needed again, but it seems I was wrong. No matter what I do, if you want more forms, you'll need to search for more. There's no turning back from this path now. The least I can do is load your arm.
And now I can finally acquire skills. Yeah, I get it. Makes sense. God damn it, Jason! Get your little ass over here! I will be right back. I have to go to the store for my dad. I won't be gone more than 20 minutes.